Today's 6-star employee salute goes to Quincy. Quincy was probably the best busboy at a restaurant I have ever known. Quincy was so good at his job that he was recruited by other restaurants in the area. They often came over to try to get Quincy to work for them because he was that good. Now, what made Quincy so good is that even though he was a busboy, he was the best busboy that he could possibly be. Quincy never wanted to go to be a waiter. He never wanted to be a host. He never wanted to go into the kitchen. He was glad to be a busboy. Now, he took the extra step all the time. When the waiters were in trouble and it was busy, Quincy would help take the orders. He would go and get the drinks. He'd tell the customer, okay, I know that you've been waiting a long time. Let me go see if I can find somebody to take your order and get you started. Quincy would often help deliver food to the tables if need be. He never sat around and did nothing. He never took his time to just enjoy life in the restaurant. He was always hustling. Quincy would hustle harder than most of the wait staff would. And whenever there was something wrong, Quincy always had his ear. He'd always say, I always have my ear to the street. Because whatever was going wrong in the restaurant, if Quincy could help, Quincy would help. He often helped the managers even handle situations and customers that may have been upset. He'd go to them, he'd apologize, he'd say, let me go get a manager for you, and he would deliver. Quincy was just so awesome as a busboy. He often trained the new staff that came in. He showed them what their jobs would be, how they could help with his job. He would help the dishwashers. Quincy, there was no stopping what he could do. Several people would ask him, did he ever want to go to do something else? Quincy said, why would I go and do something else when I'm perfectly happy where I am right now? He always said that everybody treated him well. We were like family. Even when he was on vacation, Quincy was unique because he'd go on vacation, but he'd stop by the restaurant first to tell us about where he's going, hang around for about 30 minutes, and then he'd take off on the road to his vacation. And when he got back, he'd stop by the restaurant when he got back, tell us how it went, and hey, I'll see you tomorrow. He was so involved and so engaged in the restaurant that there was no doubt that he was the foundation of the restaurant. You always knew that Quincy would be there, never late, always early, always would stay a little bit later if he could. He'd bring his family up there to eat, just so we could socialize and meet with them, and they would be even involved in our birthdays and things like that, and after work celebrations. He'd bring his family and his children. I mean, he never did anything that really upset anyone, and when there were problems, Quincy was there to solve them. So from all of us to you, Mr. Quincy, wherever you are, 6-star employees, we salute you.